Sorry.
Sir,
Uh,
I think you could
yeah.
change your settings po for your audio para yung sa muffled po. Gamitin nyo po yung mic po mismo ng laptop nyo po sa may audio settings po. I think that would be better po for the muffled audio po.
Hello, sound check. Nabago ba? Nagkaroon ba ng changes?
It's better po, sir. It's clearer.
Okay, so I changed the microphone into the system. Mas malinaw na, Andre. Okay, thank you so much. So now I am sharing. This is a short discussion only, no, as a type of micro teaching context now, and then prepare your statement of the problem. Then this is our pattern or some examples that I'd like to share with you. Is it visible in your end, in your
Yes po, sir.
Sige, Andre, magsalita ka, please.
Hello, sir. Is that audible ba?
Narito na rin sa laptop pala. Ba't nag-shift na rin siya dun sa... Anyway, it's okay. So, I've been here an example of a study entitled Challenges of Physical Education Classes in an Online Modality, colon, a lived experience of teachers and students. Actually, this study is about shifting into the paradigm of online modality in teaching and learning. So, ano ba yung mga challenges na encounter in physical education classes na ng guro at saka ng estudyante? So, let's try to study and look into this statement of the problem. So, it could be your pattern when you are writing your statement of the problem coming from your title. So, moving into it, lakihan lang isa ng konti. So, yung gagawin nyo, this is your activity today. Magsama-sama yung magkaka-group for you to discuss this. Okay, so this is the statement of the problem. The second thing that we need to prepare, so we could have a guide. This will serve as a blueprint in everything that you're preparing for your research. So let us look into this. The study sought the challenges kasi as what you notice, this is written in past tense because it is already done. But once that you're preparing your paper right now, this study will seek the challenges ng physical education classes. So, nag-change lang tayo ng tenses once that we are through in this research endeavor. So, the statement is like this: the study sought the challenges of physical education classes in online learning during the pandemic in teachers and students in physical education. So, the researchers sought to answer, ito yung mga statement of the problem nyo, different statement. Number one, how many teacher and student participants be described yung kanilang demographic profile. How many demographic profile of the teacher and students participants be described in terms of kung ano yung ilang taon na sila, age, sex, social media platform use for teaching and learning. And then the second question is, so what you've noticed, all the questions, in all the statements in this study, going directly to analyze the general statement in which pertaining to your proposed topic or title. So, second question is how may the challenges, because we are pertaining to the challenges no, of teachers and students in physical education class. The online classes be described in terms of then naglaro sila ng search and it read down to different factors, different variables like social challenges, technical challenges, and personal challenges. Sir, saan po ito maaaring makita? No? Actually, it is based on the different literatures and studies. So that's why I'm telling you, giving advice to look and read and search and read for different studies already published having relationship or let's say the same or almost the same with your proposed study. Therefore, uh, therefore, after reading and knowing different variables, so we could use that as a part of your problem in order for you to dig in and study more and analyze more na yung mga yung pinaka proposed title nyo. Therefore, to make this clear, itong mga ito ay nanggaling yan sa mga literatura at mga naunang pag-aaral. Do not just put something based on our own opinion because take note that research is not something about our opinion. Hindi dapat yan manggaling, hindi siya dapat opinionated. So, dapat meron tayong basis, actual information. That's why I am telling you, you should categorize or determine the truth from the fact. So, once that we are using research, or we are using the term research, and we are studying something, what we need to put into our paper ay yung factual information. So, ibig sabihin, napatunayan. That's the difference between the truth and the fact. Baga pinag-aralan at napatunayan. So, itong mga ito ay nanggaling sa mga pag-aaral na nauna. So, pwede kayong maglagay dyan, not based on your opinion or observation. It should be supported by different studies or different literatures. Because, it depends. Some or the panel might ask how and why did you include these different challenges without even knowing or reading about these factors. Okay, so doon manggaling yan. And then after that, what are the strategies of the participants do to address the challenges experienced in online classes? Ano naman yung ginawa nila para ma-address yung mga challenges na experience nila? Social, kanina, challenges. Now, we're dealing with social strategies, technical strategies, and personal strategies in order to address social challenges, technical challenges, and personal challenges. And number 4, so what action may be recommended to physical education for the smooth delivery of teaching and learning in online class based on the findings of the study? So how many questions, sir, we may prepare or draft in order for us to analyze the proposed title? So usually 4 for statement of problems. So the common and some are using 3 questions and some are using 5 questions. But take note, the more statement of problems, the more thing that the researchers must do and prepare. Okay, mas marami yan. At mas maraming mga factors yan, mas maraming trabaho sa isang mananaliksik. Okay, so that's why as long as through 4 questions and you observe and you study that you already analyze every angle of your proposed topic, so that's good enough. Do not add, because some students using 7 questions, 6, so mas marami kayong sasagutin, mas marami kayong gagawin, and of course kailangang isulat, based on the findings. For example, the findings, also the recommendations in every statement is tantamount into the statement of the problem. Okay, so ayan yung mga pwede nyong tingnan, and let us look for the other. Okay, so the next topic, and then let us try to look into the statement of the problem. The title is about transcending barriers, navigating the challenges of students with additional needs in physical education. So look into the topic, challenges of students with additional needs, or SWAN, called that SWAN in PE. Okay, so let us now proceed into our activity for today. So this is the statement of the problem, but take note, once that the study is qualitative, also observe the way how question is being created. The question, there is a difference between quantity and quality. Yung kanina ay it's like a mixed method, because there are questions about can be answered by numbers, and there are questions can be answered by some sort of interview. So look at this now, and this is a statement of the problem. This is qualitative. What are backgrounds of students with additional needs who participate in physical education? So the answer cannot be in the form of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the barriers faced by students with additional needs in physical education? That's the second question. The second question actually cannot be answered by numbers, but of course it can be answered directly by the participants. Okay. So the third question, how can collaboration between physical education teachers and parents, guardians enhance the PE experience for SWAN? And number 4, what program may be developed as a result of the study? Take note, class, as what you observe in writing statement of the problem, there is what we call sequence. A sequence of question. It's like starting from the very first thing that you need to know. Then second, going a little bit higher or broader. Third and fourth. So sequence is very important. Do not ask question number 1 and another question number 2 totally no or not having a vertical connection. So take note that in every question here, you must observe connection from the first, second, third, and fourth, and questioning or analyzing the general problem, and that is your proposed title. So it is imperative that you practice the sequence. Okay. Again, I'd like to reiterate to all of you that once that you're preparing, stating the problem, there is a connection from the previous question. Okay, so that is the 4 questions from that study about transcending barriers. You may get the screenshot or picture of this na, because later you need to write uh, your statement of the problem and you need to send into our GC for me to uh, check and at the same time for me to comment into your work. Okay, so next. There is another study entitled Community Assessment for First Aid Management, Basis for Resilience Program. Okay, so let us check and analyze the statement of problem. The statement of problem, what level of awareness do household have about first aid management? So, meaning level of awareness, we are dealing with numbers. So, through statement of problem, you can easily determine if this study is a quantity or a qualitative one. So after that, what training program and first aid materials are available to the community and how accessible are they to residents? What challenges do people face in getting first aid training or using first aid supplies in an emergency? And number 4, so what you've noticed, there are always 4 questions na statement of problems para dun sa isang kabuuan ng study. So how do local organizations help promote first aid and how can they be more involved in building resilience? Medyo para sa akin yung way ng pag-create ay po pwede pang mas ma-improve, no? Because of the use of some double questions in one statement, like person, how do local organization help promote person and how can they more involved? So it can be improved, I think, in writing per manner this part of a research study. Okay, so another example then. Try to look for another one. So another question, another general statement here entitled the challenges in implementing physical education programs for students with additional needs, basis for developing physical education initiatives. Okay, so ba naman to, ano doon sa kaninang transcending barriers? Ano ba yung mga challenges na sa implementation of physical education programs para sa mga estudyante na mayroong special na pangailangan at ang magiging result no, coming from this title ay physical education initiatives. Okay, so let us look for statement of the problem. See, there's also for SOP. So the general problem is studies to identify the challenges in implementing physical education program for students with special needs. So question, what type of physical education activities do students with additional needs currently engage in? So, o pwede rin kayong mag-categorize niya, no? It can be indoor or outdoor. So, pwede rin kayong maglagay or even adding kung anong games. type of games. So what are the specific disabilities of your high school students enrolled? Uh, so ito ituturo ni Sir sa inyo na we're not using this kind of words because for the sake of ethical consideration, we do not put any names of the institution. Okay, so what are specific challenges do the students face when participating in PE, and what interventions can be implemented? So again, I'd like to reiterate that the sequence must be observed in developing or creating statement of problems, and at the end, what solutions may be imposed. Ano ba ang pwedeng gawin? Because in our research, it is being discussed that we are trying to solve issues and problems to color the gray areas or even to fill in the gap. That's why we're conducting research. So these are examples that you need to use or may be used as pattern in preparing your statement of the problem. So I am leaving it to the group. Prepare at least 2 sets of statement of the problem for your proposed title and submit that using our GC. Okay, so magsama-sama kayo sa group. Kumuha kayo ng 2 sets. Ibig sabihin 1 to 4, 1 to 4. And submit our GC for me to give comment and make some necessary arrangement to improve your work for your statement of problem. Okay, so do you have any questions or clarification? This is just like a small what we call micro teaching, having few minutes na for discussion, and please do your work now.
Actually,
Any
sir, I
questions?
do a question. Kasi somewhat may nasulat po ako, but I still think it's, I want to pa-check it sana po ngayon and para kung may comments po kayo.
Okay,
Could,
kindly
could I share it po?
yes, please. Magaling ko lang po.
So, habang kanina po I was, may, wait lang. Okay, there you go, maayos na.
Kindly include
The
proposed
title,
title.
the first slide po is actually ito po yun. Itong part na to yung kasi nga po nung pag-usapan natin nung last meeting, nag-decide po kami na ibahin po yung kasi nagpa-analyze din po ako sa, di ba po pwede po naman gumamit ng AI. So nagpa-analyze po
Yes.
ako sa AI kung ano yung mga novel na pwedeng gamit sa spiritual formation. And actually, ito po, out of 5, this is like the 4 stars out of 5 po ba in terms of novelty. So yung definition and yung implementation niya. And so may na-draft po ako yung una para yung kasi since there are 2 stuff na gustong i-aim nung is how is biblical spiritual formation defined and implemented in a church supervised schools, yung parang main na question. So katulad po niyan, how is biblical spiritual formation defined according to, tapos yung next po is how is, parang redundant nga lang po yung 2 and 3. So
Yes,
kaya yung
Mas
sabi po dyan
magka-easy.
kasi how is currently practiced and how is implemented. Parang I think for me personally, na parang ramdam ko po is medyo siya, instead of po, actually ang plano ko pong is what practices in the selected school help define biblical spiritual formation. Inisip ko pong ganyan actually. Yung isang tanong. But I think it would be too vague if I do add that second question. Then yung pangatlo po is how biblical spiritual formation is how is biblical spiritual formation implemented in the school's curriculum, relationships, and student activities. And then yung last po is what challenges are encountered in implementing biblical spiritual formation in the school. I think there are medyo broad pa po siya, so pwede pa siyang siguro in-narrow. Ano po yung mga pwede niyo pong i-suggest? Tanggalin na po ba yung number 2? Kasi parang redundant po siya.
Okay, thank you very much, Andre, for sharing your work regarding defining and implementing biblical spiritual formation, a case study in church supervised. Okay, that's a good. So now looking into this now, this sequence is good. Then how actually I am telling this to this group because the first variable, the first statement that you is defining. Okay, then you have the question here. Number one, how is biblical spiritual formation defined? But my question here is, how are you going to gather data into this statement of the problem number one, and who will be your respondents in terms of definition of biblical spiritual formation?
Di ba po
So
ay...
think about that, Andre.
Sige po. Actually, there
Okay.
was,
So
search po ako, document qualitative analysis po ba ang tawag po doon? Yung parang yung documents po nila. Though I would try to interview somebody
so,
who is in Christian education. Siguro baka biblical spiritual formation defined, tapos number 4 siguro po, idadagdag po dyan is yung para may ma-interview po is yung mga administrators po siguro na or yung mga Christian education leaders po para may ma-interview po para mayroon actual na
okay,
person.
so meaning that the participants will be the Christian educators, administrators in charge of supervise schools or institution. So it is good, and again, where did you get these variables into your question number one? According to Bible, early church fathers, conservative Christian religions, etc. So, saan mo kinuha yan? Is there any literatures or being a previous study that actually use these variables in order for you to define biblical spiritual formations?
Actually, okay po. Actually kasi yung spiritual formation po, wala pa po masyado talagang studies regarding it. And especially nung sinabing biblical, kasi spiritual formation, it's like, katulad may Jesuit and may kaya po nilagay biblical. So, but many sources po ng biblical spiritual formation are from theologians po talaga. So, somewhat, yun po.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is you must be aware of using different factors here without having any basis. So what I mentioned, it should be factual informations once that we're dealing with research. So do not give our own opinion on how biblical spiritual formation being defined with these categories. So it should be supported by literatures and studies. Okay? So, and the more dumadami yan, sabi ni Sir, dumadami ang i-analyze mo. Dumadami yung mga gagawin. Okay? So, number 2, you're right. So, the next variables that you mentioned in your studies about implementation. So your question must be in terms of implementation. It is good to note that the question is how biblical is serial formation uh, implemented will be implemented by the school. Okay yan. No. So now do not add something like school's curriculum, relationships and students activities. So itago mo na lang yan. Tanong mo na lang kung how it is being implemented. Yung biblical spiritual ano. Now if you want to have different categories, so be it add that into your data gathering instrument. So pwede mo nang i-himayin doon. Okay, number 3, make it challenges. That's good. Number 3. And number 4, kung ano ang pwede mong i-recommend yan to improve. Okay, number 4, ano bang gusto mong gawin? Isang programa? Or what programs may be developed as an offshoot of the study? What program may be developed para safe yan as an offshoot of the study? Offshoot, O-double-F, Andre. Okay, so I think that's it. No, you have the complete cycle of your statement of the problem for your study. So that's a simple thing as you need to do. No? Also with the other group, a complete cycle that you can easily analyze the totality or the bigger feature, and that is your title of your research. Okay, so ano na now, proceed kayo dun sa iba pang part. Isa-send sa inyo yung isang buong study, then proceed into your chapter 1.
Sige po, sir. But I will be reading some studies po regarding sa sinabi niya sa number 1. And pwede po ba yung sa number 4 maging parang what recommendations parang would we give na parang mas better ma-implement yung yung spiritual formation sa school, pwede po bang ganun? Yung number 4.
Actually, that's part of the study, already part of the study, Andre. In the last part of your study, we're going to give recommendations, part of the challenges that they encountered. But a program is definitely another type of recommendation on basis of improving the practices or implementation of the chart supervised institution. Meron na kasi kayong recommendation na so what I like to say, Andre, part of this study. Okay? So, do it now and send to our GC. So, any further question or clarification before we end this short discussion of ours regarding the preparation of your statement problem? Hello. Kumusta kayo dyan? Bakit nakatingala yung dalawa?
Yung camera po siguro nila is nasa TV na naka-screen po, so nakaganon sila.
I see.
Sige po, sir. Wala naman pong questions on our side po, in our group po, wala po.
No questions for some.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm hoping that all groups will submit their output today into our GC. So, thank you very much. Stay focused in doing your research, and I am happy to determine and know that you have this kind of level in preparing a scientific study like this. So, my request, I'll just kindly get the screenshot of this meeting and send to our GC.
Okay po, sir. Everybody smile po. Tingin kayo sa camera. Buddy. 3, 2, 1. One more po. Okay, you're good po.
Alright, thanks so much. Goodbye and God bless everyone. See you again by the next meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Pa.